and I think that helped them to side that one early.
Well, look at this, nearly choked him.
That's Marshall underneath, I think.
Yep. And of course the vice captain in reserves was knocked out earlier too, and there's the kick from Marks, and he's put it through for full points. A good kick by Marks from out near centre half forward, and that gives Preston the first score of the match.
Kelly at centre half forward for Sandringham at the 7-minute mark. Getting it into attack up there, looking for Hunt. Sitting back is Hurd. Hurd nullifies the efforts of the Sandringham full forward. Down to the ground, a snap by Gilmore. It's a goal. And gave it across to Bolger. Bolger, a chip shot across there very quickly to McEwen, and McEwen through the centre of the ground, a centre half forward, and Van takes the mark. 9 minutes into the term, cohesion by Preston, across very quickly there to McEwen. McEwen's snap is through for another goal to Preston. Preston 2-3, Sandringham a goal.
A big driving kick, Warren, down towards centre half forward. Marshall running it all, almost a head-on collision there. Avoided at the last second. Marshall handballs to Bowden. Bowden kicks the ball down towards the forward proper position. It'll be played down the field. And it's Hallis who'll take the free kick, even though he did mark the ball. Free kick being played down the field. He's kicked 2 points so far. Hallis now moving in a picture of concentration. The umpire moves across, but it's right through the middle. A goal to Preston, the Bull Ants. Wide open spaces. He's hotly pursued by Scott, but McDonald gets away. Oh, beautiful pass in there, but not accepted by Magore. Bucks comes out with it, but immediately brought to the ground. And Bucks will take the free kick. Good straight kick here, and we could have the Bull Ants go to 4 goals. Graham Bucks, is it accurate? Umpire says it is. A goal to Preston. All by himself, a bad mistake there by the Preston defence. He immediately kicks. Oh, stupid play there. He kicked it to nobody in particular. Now it's Ken Marks who comes in. Oh yes, the speedy Marks turning into trouble. Kicks right across the face of goal to no one in particular. Oh, pay the mark to Pledger. I think the umpire really must have heard me. Let's have a look at it again. Oh, there's no doubt about that. It was certainly a mark. Good decision.
3 touches, I think. He had 3 touches, that ball. You must pay the mark.
Sandringham desperately needing a goal at the 16-minute mark of the first quarter. The margin is 22 points. A slow start by the Zebras, renowned in the games that we've seen this year for their slow starts. There's the kick by Pledger, right in towards goal. Umpire says it's a goal.
Hurd gets it wide of the pack. Marshall took one dive at it, but it goes to Bartlett. Bartlett now with a short pass into the centre, looking for Magore. It comes through to Marks. Marks with a hand pass across, and it'll be Bowden who'll put it up towards Hallis. Hallis failed to take the mark. Did a la Les foot turn then as he gets the pass to Carla Van. Van screws it towards the goals, but it's across the face of them. Oh, gee, everybody here, you can hear you can't hear silence. That shocked me.
It certainly did.
Because it was absolutely quiet here at the time when it appeared to go across the face of the goals.
We held our breath for you,
Did
Phil.
you really?
Yeah. Well, and also what helped to fool us, I think, Phil, was the fact that the goal umpire kept moving across past the goals.
At the bounce, Rucks gather, play it to Kelly, number 12. But in doing so, he infringed. He was over the shoulder, or on the shoulder of the big fellow in Hurd, and Hurd will take the free kick. 24 minutes into the term.
Hurd rucking very well for Preston in this early stage of the game, Bill.
So that's where it's all happening, in the ruck, and Preston are winning handsomely there. Hurd 25 metres out, directly in front. Hasn't made any mistake. Preston 6-5, Sandringham 2-1.
Handballs now, after hesitating. Drosher kicks to the grandstand side of the ground. McLeod goes up and takes a good mark. Immediately plays on. Knocks the ball, or kicks the ball right down to the full forward position, and Mannix there takes the mark. And a brave mark, because he could see he was going to... let's have a look at it again. You'll see exactly what I mean. And here comes the brave part about it. He could see the man coming in, decided to stand his ground and take the mark. And the fitting reward would be a goal. Sandringham trailing. Mannix wobbles in there, but it's a straight kick right through the middle. Another goal for the Zebras. in time and gets it back again. Now across towards the centre half forward position. Waiting for the ball is Bartlett. Will he handball? No, he'll decide to kick it to Bucks, who's all by himself. Bucks in the wide open spaces. Callery coming in. Bucks gets his kick just in time. In towards full forward. Going up there. A good mark to McDonald. Beautiful mark to the Preston player McDonald. From behind. Oh, just got his fingers to it, and the second bite ensured the mark.
One of the players included in the Preston side today, Rob. He's only played a handful of games this year.
And acquitting himself well too, Ted.
A lot of pace, that boy.
Very acute angle, but not a difficult shot. And that's emphasised by the fact that it's a goal.
Preston doing a great deal of the attacking. Not impressed by the disposal of either side, particularly with their foot passing. On numerous occasions, they put it in the hands of the opposition. Now there's McGaw getting his pass in towards the forward pocket. Marks runs straight into an open goal. Bang! And it's through for 4 points. So Preston move on to 8-5, 53. Sandringham in a lot of trouble. So McLeod with his kick towards the centre half forward. Look at this. This will be a mark to Mailing. Now Mailing as well within scoring range. Starting to get a bit loose on that back line, Preston.
Yes, and Sandringham have definitely lifted their play, Phil. They're playing with a lot more purpose in this quarter, and as you say, Preston making a lot of mistakes.
Well, they're a bit loose. They're not covering their men.
Mistakes.
1-2-0 in Sandringham's favour, and it could be 2-2 after this kick. I don't think there's any doubt he'll get the distance. Mailing comes in, kicking to the lake end. He's got the distance, it's a goal, and Sandringham go to 5-4 with Preston on 8-5.
Still trying to get it out of the centre. Nobody can, but immediately a free kick to Wilkins. Wilkins breaks to the centre wing, drives long, down beyond centre half forward. Chance for Hunt at the back, better judgment, or is it a free kick? No, it's a mark to Hunt. Out-bustled and out-manoeuvred his opponent there, Town, on that occasion. And this, if it becomes a goal, would be mighty interesting at the 7-minute mark in the term. Here it is. Hunt coming up from 35 metres out. He's hooked it, and it's 1 point only. He's second behind from 2 kicks, and Sandringham move on to 5-5, 35. Preston 8-5, 53. It went to Bolger. Bolger gave it across very quickly to Warren. He spears the ball through the centre. Up is McGaw, one of those high loops of McGaw's. Takes the mark and breaks away. Hands it across to McEwen. McEwen could have given it to Marks, but goes on over towards the full forward spot to Hallis. It's a good grab. 8 minutes into the term. Hallis in possession in the forward pocket. Here it is on replay. And Hallis a sure and certain grab. Up to McGaw. Interesting decision this. He paid the mark. I'd like to see this one on replay. The score is 8-5 to 5-5, and that was a mighty leap by McGaw. And he's been paid the mark for the forward
mark
pocket.
of the year, as it turned out.
Just about, Phil. Yes.
We'll be looking at those marks of the year again at half-time, and then the award will be made at three-quarter time today.
Here's McGaw. He's put on its way. That's a goal to Preston, and they are 10-5, 9-5 to 5-5. Marks out of the centre to Goff. Goff from centre wing over towards a lead by McDonald, and McDonald's taken them up. McDonald, a 22-metre, a 15-metre penalty by Saru. There's more Chiefs and Indians on this Preston coaching bench. McDonald's kick is a good one, and that's a goal. Preston 10-5, Sandringham 5-5.
And Rex Hunt will be waiting down there for it. There's the kick. It's going to go close, right down there. Hunt goes up, and he's been paid the mark. Well, I was right for once, Phil.
Yes, very good prediction, Rob.
Let's have a look at the replay again, as Peter Hogan is pleased there. Up goes Rex Hunt. Plenty of opposition there. Bob Hurd desperately trying to stop him. There's the kick by Rex Hunt. That's his first goal, 101 for the season. And taken by Saru down towards centre half forward. Rex Hunt is content to come out and put his foot to it on the ground. It gives the opportunity for McLeod, or just gets round Bolger then. Now he lines up the goals. In towards the big sticks. There too, that player. Across to Bowden. Bowden gets his kick just in time. Drosh is there all by himself, or is it Mercer? Tim Mercer it is. Can't take the ball on this occasion. That's Carla Fan handballing to his teammate in McEwen, going past McEwen, immediately kicks the ball down, and waiting for it is McConnell. He goes up high. Good mark to McConnell, the high flyer. Have a look at it again. Yes, Osmond coming out, but just a bit too late. Would have been a free kick too. So what are the details so far as regards McConnell?
He's kicked 2 goals, 1.
McDonald moving in. Umpire moves across, going to be close. Oh, it's 4 points, it's safe.
What they're going to get in the game is, I would imagine, Hogan saying a few words to his forwards at the half-time interval. It's Warren clearing it away, going through the centre of the ground, over towards the half-forward line. McGaw too good for Drosha all day, and McGaw breaks loose. Has his customary 2 bounces. He'll have to hurry now. He does, and he's kicked the goal. That's Preston 12-6, Sandringham 7-7. Leader Bartlett, who's in trouble. The umpire not watching there. Left it to his colleague, and they missed a mistake. Preston surging into attack again, up towards the full forward spot, and that's big Bob Hurd. Preston 12-7, Sandringham 7-7, and we've come up to the time on period. Hurd, who's been winning handsomely in the ruck, generating a lot of drive, plumb in front of goal, and he's put it through to take Preston on to 13-7 to 7-7. Margin of 6 goals, up towards the half-forward line. High was Bryan, and he tapped it to Marks. Marks whipping it back into the forward pocket. Back to Bryan, and a chance here for Hallis. To Bowden, into McDonald, and McDonald kicks his 4th goal. 4 goals to McDonald, and Preston on to 14-7 have opened up a 7-goal lead on Sandringham 7-7.
Going to give it to Wilkins. Going to go. I say it again, Phil. Thank you for that person who rang up and corrected me on that. You are dead right. You get carried away in the excitement. In there too, Pledger now. In towards the open goal, and it's through for full points to the Zebras. Badly needed goal. Close, which you'll see at half-time. McLeod getting out the ball. Now it's Kelly again. Gets a kick in, back towards the centre of the ground. Oh, good mark to Graham Bucks. Gee, this player has impressed me during the year. He gets that's his 14th kick, gets it across there. Now it's McEwen driving it into Hallis, and a beautiful lead, a beautiful pass. Great football by Preston. Golly, they're looking good. Hallis, one of the star forwards of the Bull Ants. Picture of concentration is Hallis as he comes in, puts the boot to the ball. Umpire doesn't have to move. It's 4 points to the Bull Ants.
Bartlett gets it down towards Bucks on the half-forward line. Bucks dodges nicely. Now Bucks will line them up. He gets it across towards Carla Van. But coming in behind Carla Van is Hallis to take the mark. Right in front, only about 20 metres out from goal. Preston 15-7, Sandringham 8 goals 8. He's kicked 2 goals 2 so far. That's Shane Hallis, and he's kicked 64 for the year. And there goes the kick on its way, and it's through the middle by the look of it, a goal to Preston 16-7.
Away, play on with the ball. McEwen, the opportunist, backs up to Priest. Priest going through the centre of the ground, centre wing, up towards centre half forward. There's heaps of them there for Preston, and McGaw jackknifes into the mark. McGaw might kick this distance. There's his angle. He's kicked 2 goals 1. I think he's kicked 3 goals 1. He has. That's Preston 17-7 to 8-8. Well, 17-7 to 8-8 is not exactly a good game of football. Not for Sandringham. Butts takes it out of the centre. Across to Marks. Marks will race towards goal. Take the shot and put it through. 18-7 to 8-8. Well, it's 8 minutes into the 3rd term of the preliminary final, and it's a 1-horse race, the difference being 59 points. And Sandringham listless, and Bowden taking it away. The lumbering Sims after him. Bowden a flying shot for goal, and it's another one. Preston 19-7. Preston 19-7 to Sandringham 8-8. And it's sorry to say, but it's all over.
A few leads down the ground, but Wilkins is going to go for the big one. Sets it down. Hunter's 2 men out there. Up goes Rex Hunt, and he's been paid that mark. Well, the second grab, I think, but we'll confirm that when we have a look at the replay action. Up goes Rex Hunt. Yeah, it certainly was a disputed mark, that one. Rex Hunt has kicked 1 goal 2 today, lining up the big sticks again. Umpire moves across and says it's another one to Sandy, badly needed. The ground. Sets the ball up in the air. Rex Hunt is flying from behind, and a beautiful mark to Rex Hunt. Well, always happens when Big Rex starts to fire. Sandringham start to get goals, Teddy.
Rob, that all started from Kevin Sims in the ruck, getting the tap down then. That started that move.
Rex Hunt now lines up the big sticks again, and the umpire says all clear. Rex Hunt and Sandy, another goal. Bit of a bounce, 1 bounce. He's going to be in trouble if he can get round Warren. He does so very confidently. He's going to be in trouble if he doesn't kick it. We said that before, but now it's Adams with the ball. Oh, Adams, with 3 opponents after him, loses possession of it through Priest, and Priest, very confident, will kick right across the face of goal. Oh, dangerous there, a mark. Paid to Sandringham, and the player is mailing. Be about 55 metres out from goal. So Sandy are fighting back. Zebras trailing by 56 points. They need this goal badly. Wayne Mailing, a lot rest on his shoulders with this kick. Sets it up. It's going to be close to the making the distance. The umpire will wait on that one. All clear, and it's a goal for Sandringham. So they're fighting back beautifully now.
But Sims got the knockout from the ruck, and this gives the running players the chance. Coming through there was Pledger, but immediately chipping in is McGaw. McGaw screws it around towards the left forward pocket, and Marks comes in to take it. So Marks from the left forward pocket with Sandringham 11-8, 74, Preston 19-7, 1-2-1. Marks has kicked 3 so far on a 45-degree angle as he moves in, and the goal umpire moving close, but it'll be through. I think he's kicked 4 now, and that takes Preston to 79-5. And the kickoff, oh, a shocking kickoff, bad one. It goes straight into the hands of McLeod. McLeod passes, Marley moves into goal, and he's put it through. Goes after a bad kickoff, mate, and I'll be in front, Ted. All right, it's in the centre, and it's the big fellow Adams going downfield. His hand past to Wilkins. Wilkins will go straight into goal. He's guided it on its way, and he's put it through for another one to Sandringham. They go to 13 goals 9, with Preston on 20 goals 7. We'll have a look at that again.
And there's less than 7 goals of difference. Sandringham have come good, but Hurd got that one out. Down to Mannix, intercepted there by Bryan. Bryan, the long kick into the forward zone. Osborne backing his judgment, missed on that occasion. Hallis across to Marks, a chance for his 5th goal. I think he turned the wrong way, but he's hooked it back, and it's proved to be a goal, so he went the right way. That's his 5th goal. Preston 21-7, Sandringham 13-9. Joshua, the former Dandenong player, at centre wing for Sandringham, kicking into the forward zone. Everyone calling leave it. It came to Bartlett, interception by Callery. Callery will get it in the back. Backing into the pack and getting the penalty, the free kick across to centre half forward to McLeod. It was a pretty good kick, but he's kicking into a slight breeze, which I think has strengthened slightly in this term. He's kicked 2 goals, one a very inspiring goal. This one would be if he can put it through from centre half forward. It's got the distance, it's swinging back, it's a goal. That's another goal of McLeod, that's his 3rd, and Sandringham 40.
Yeah, good job today. Callery now gets possession. Short kick by Callery. No one takes the mark. Bolger's there, down on his knees. Look at the dust as Mailing goes towards goal. Can Sandringham get another one? I think so. Yes, says the umpire. Well, Teddy, they're fighting back.
Well, they certainly are fighting back, and once again, just repeating what I said before as we watch this replay, the difference that Kevin Sims has made since he's gone onto the ball. They brought him on in the start of the third quarter, and he certainly made a difference to them. So you find Mailing coming through now to put through yet another one for Sandringham.
A good quarter from both teams, a total of 13 goals kicked. Preston, McGaw is there running back, almost took the mark. Bucks has it now. Bucks, short passes across to Bob Hurd, and he marks right in front of goal. That was good play there by the Preston forwards. Bob Hurd has kicked 2 goals already. There's the kick by Hurd. It's another goal to Preston. They needed that one to steady. The ball to Hodges. Hodges immediately plays on there to Pledger, setting himself up but under a lot of pressure. Now coming out with the ball is Bartlett. He'll handball to Bucks. Bucks has been a good player. Across to Marshall, back to Bucks. And Bucks will line up the goals. Drives his boot into the ball, in towards the full forward position, and there's the siren for three-quarter time. And at three-quarter time, Preston 22 goals, 7, 139. Sandringham 15 goals, 9, 99.
And back in it comes once again, and the knockout by Adams, but it comes down to Bucks. Up they go for it, and the mark has been taken by Hodges. The umpire's paid it. Hodges getting in front here, and Hodges from the half-forward line. Hunt now indicating he wants it kicked out to exactly where it's being kicked at the moment. He's coming in, up he goes, and he's taken it. Now, Hunt has kicked 4 goals so far. He's going back, taking his time. If they get a goal here, they're going to put the pressure right back onto Preston. He's left-footed it right through the middle, and Sandringham go to 17-9 with Preston on 22 goals. Way to Peter Bartlett. So Bartlett now about to put them into attack. They need a goal here, Preston, to steady the side. It's gone through them. Osborne misses the one on it, and there's Marks coming in towards goal, shoots, and it's through. And that means Preston go to 23-7, Sandringham 17-9. And it's Bartlett. Bartlett comes out, plays it in towards the centre. Wilkins takes the mark, he's off, and Wilkins goes for the short pass. He's got it through, and Mailing is the player to take it. Now Mailing steadied as he saw 2 Preston players coming in. And Mailing from wide of centre half forward. He's kicked 4. He's a long way out, Mailing. But he roosts the boot into it. It's a long kick, and I think he's put it through. A beautiful goal by Mailing to take them to 18
there, and Bartlett will get the free kick. Bartlett at centre half forward for Preston. Preston 23-7, Sandringham 18-9, and 8.5 minutes have elapsed into the last quarter, and he's popped it across to McEwen. McEwen will drop it short to Marks. Marks out in the forward pocket. He'll steady, line them up as he breaks the tackle or past the tackle. Chance for his 7th goal, and he's kicked it. Marks out of the centre across to Bucks, both good players today. Bucks goes back towards centre wing before disposing of the ball. McEwen, another good player, has taken the mark. He heads for Homan from half forward. He's speared it through for a goal. That's another one. Preston 25-7, Sandringham 18-9.
Back, he goes for a run. They need goals badly, the Sandringham side. Down towards Saru, he goes high over the top of the pack. Waiting behind is Brian, but he's brushed aside there. It's Pledger who takes the ball, goes for one bounce. A long handball to Rex Hunt, all by himself in the goal square. He says, thank you very much, and another goal to Sandringham. But by golly, they needed that one. That's 6 to Rex Hunt. Wing position, and moving out is the big bloke in Kelly. He'll handball to Wilkins going by. Oh, gee, Wilkins in trouble there. Tripped, actually. Should have been paid trip. Mannix takes the ball. A short pass to Drosha waiting down there. No, it's Gilmore. 24, Gilmore drives it in towards the goals. They need this goal, but there's been an infringement, actually. Wait on the umpire. The central umpire running down to the goal umpire. All clear. It's a goal to Sandringham.
Sims going up with Hurd, meeting shoulder to shoulder. It comes down from Hurd to Marks. Marks now in towards the centre, and there's Scott taking the mark. He immediately races on for Sandringham, looking for Hunt. It's up towards the big fellow. Up he goes, but it's Towan coming out. Oh, it's a free to Hunt. Hunt was very lucky then. Let's have a look at this again and see what happened. No free kick there.
One arm down.
Well, he wasn't actually holding his arm down.
You saw it there.
Rob Asprey's been eating carrots. All right. Well, let's see what happens now. Sims going up in the ruck, taps it out beautifully, gets it to Pledger downfield towards the centre forward zone. There's Hunt coming in, and Hunt's taken it. But he's... I think he might have given a... No, he'd have to pay the mark then, I'd say. Peter Hogan taking a swing. Yes, it's a mark, all right. For the moment, the boys here thought it might have been a free, but he's kicked 6 goals. And by gee, this will put some interest into it. Kicked 7 accordingly, and there's his 8th. And that takes him to 22-10 with Preston on 25.
And it's 24 and a half minutes into the term. Marshall kicking further upfield, intercepted by Drosher. Handball will find Mannix. Mannix to McLeod. McLeod at centre half forward. A long kick, it's a goal! Well, this is a hectic finish. There's Coach Hogan, and here it is again. Here it is on replay. Drosher getting the hand pass across to Mannix, thence to McLeod, and McLeod will break.
By golly, it's very hard to remain impartial, but I must admit I had written Sandringham off, and full credit for the way they've fought back. Great game, and of course we'll have the 8 points the difference. We'll have the action highlights tonight on Eyewitness News with Tony Banks at 6 o'clock. That's on Channel 10. Hope you can join us. Town directs play to the grandstand side of the ground where Big Bob Hurd is there. It's knocked down there on that occasion by Kelly, and grabbed there by Callery. Callery lines up the goals, and it's a goal to Sandringham. What a great game. 2 points the difference. Who would have thought, Teddy, that they could have come back like this?
Well, I've seen them do it many times before, and I said at quarter time and half time, and I didn't forget the fact that Sandringham have come back like this on many occasions, including the first semi-final against Frankston. It didn't surprise me that Preston are helping them by their very poor play.
And you have some interesting statistics.
Sandringham a great quarter. They've kicked 9 goals, 2 in this final quarter. Preston 3 straight goals.
The margin is 2 points. The bounce back in the centre of the ground. It's Sims going up there, but McGaw gets it down. A chance for Mannix. Callery, who kicked the last goal, is coming in. There's his pass in towards Rex Hunt. Hunt leads out, and he's marked the ball. Hunt has marked the ball. Only about 20 metres out from goal. He's already kicked 8 goals too for the game. A very acute angle. Well, not a very acute angle. It's Hunt now moving in. There's the kick by Hunt, and Sandringham have hit the front. Rex Hunt, 9 goals for the day. The Sandringham bench take a drink. Peter Hogan, well deserved. A man who's been under a lot of pressure in recent weeks, and by golly, he's shone in this last quarter. No doubt about it. Well, I'd rather say by golly, Phil, than swear, actually.
Right, Lou.
Well, that's a nice compliment. Back towards the centre of the ground now. A very tense final minutes. We've moved into the 3-minute mark of time on. Ball now. Warren, long handball there. Grabbed by McEwen. He's going forward. A bounce. They trail at the moment, Preston. They need a goal to hit the front. Warren takes it. Can he grab it? No, he can't get possession. That's Hayes moving in on the bottom of the pack. Clown, says the umpire. No. He's going to give the free kick to Graham Bucks. Graham Bucks at centre half forward. Too far out, I would suggest, to score there. But Big Bob Hurd is down right in the teeth of goal. Hurd moves out. Can he take the mark? And he has. I've done it again, Phil. I've predicted what is going to happen. It's about time. What a great game, though. Hurd has kicked 3 goals. The chance to put Preston back in front. There's the kick by Hurd. And it's a goal to the Bullets. Fighting back. Full credit to them. Well, Preston 26-7, 163. Sandringham 25-11, 161. Phil, call the final moments.
Right, and it's been a thrilling last quarter here. Who would have thought Sandringham would come back like this? What was the biggest break during the match here? Something like 69 points, 11 and a half goal, 11 goals 3 was the break that Preston had on Sandringham, and Sandringham have fought back now to within 2 points after taking the lead a few moments ago. Sims going up in the ruck. It comes back, but it's taken by Wilkins. Wilkins up towards centre half forward. Up they go, and here's the chance now for Bulger to come out with it. Bulger hand passes. It's Marshall. Marshall to Towan. Towan out here to Marks. And will it beat Marks to the boundary line? It will. Still on the half-forward line for Sandringham. Can they get it up there at the 29-minute mark? Into the final quarter. Preston 26-7, 163. Sandringham 25-11, 161. In they move. Punched down to the ground by McGaw, who's up there. Callery got his hands to it, but again it will be a throw-in. Time eking away. 29-minute mark. Players setting themselves. Big Bob Hurd down on the forward line for Preston off the hands of the pack. They're undecided there. And here he comes. It's McLeod who shoots for goal, and he's put it through for behind to make it 1 point the difference at the moment. Sandringham go to 162. Preston 163.
1-2 was the points on the Olympic Tyres scoreboard, and Buck kicking long, directing it up to centre wing. Look at that pack, and Hallis in the middle of it takes the mark. I thought he did, but play on it went to Van, and Van whipped it out very quickly to Bryan, up towards the forward line. A chance for Preston, and he's on his own. It's Bartlett. This happened in the grand final 2 years ago, and it's a goal. It's a goal.
Well, I don't think I've seen such an exciting game this year. What a great finale. The preliminary final, I must mention, talking about a woman's intuition at the luncheon today, Thelma Gillen, wife of the ex-president Alex Gillen, told me quite emphatically that today would be a draw. And she wasn't trying to be smart, she meant it, Phil.
Yes, but I think she might be out now because we're at the 31-minute mark, Rob, and we have now Preston leading by 7 points. Okay, we have it being taken away from the centre by Mannix up towards Hunt, but Towan leading him in the race for the ball, and Towan comes out. He gets rid of it now, wide out to Marshall. Marshall coming around the half-back line, plays it here towards Carter Van. Van will immediately play on towards the half-forward line. Up they go, not able to take the mark, but Bowden coming around them will go for goal now. He's past the big Hurd, and Hurd coming into open goal, puts it on its way, and he's sealed it. They'll move into the grand final, Preston, for 1981. Preston move on to 28 goals 7, leading Sandringham 25 goals 12.
And that's a record preliminary final score in the VFA First Division, Phil.
Well, there's a replay of it all. And there comes Bowden, putting it to the big fellow Hurd, and then Hurd straight through the middle to seal it. To take Preston to 28-7, 175, and Sandringham 25-12, 162. Great effort by Sandringham to come back the way they did, but still not quite good enough to do it, and we'll see a grand final next Sunday, live on Channel 10, between Preston and Port Melbourne. And there's two Preston players collided with 4 trainers running out on the ground to look after them. Like a battlefield out there, isn't it? And here's a replay of that clash. Watch them hit one another. Both going, oh, they've hit their heads. It's a head clash. Anyway, it's Bucks getting possession of the ball. He hand passes to Priest. Priest now gets the shot across field, but it's Sims who gains possession. Sims here again gets it across towards McLeod, and McLeod going downfield up towards Rex Hunt. Hunt backing it on his opponent, and he's taken the mark. Good mark by Rex Hunt. How many's he kicked in?
9 goals 2.
So Rex Hunt right in front. But they're up to the 33-minute mark in the final quarter. Rex Hunt puts it on its way, and he's put it through to take Sandringham to 26-12 with Preston on 28 goals 7. Bill.
And time running out. There it is.
And there it is. Sandringham have been defeated by Preston. Preston go into the grand final to play Port Melbourne next Sunday afternoon here at the Junction Oval.